Hi, I'm Ken with TPM Outfitters, and I'm here today to do a video and explain how to take apart and put back together our SD silencer. First of all, you need to have a spanner wrench, a 2-inch spanner wrench. They're usually about 3/16 diameter pins. The pin holes are on the back. Insert those in the hole and twist, and you'll be able to do it with your fingers. Set that off to the side. This is one of the spacers. Okay, this needs to go back in the order. This is the barrel nut. That's what helps everything to be centered up with the end cap off of the barrel. This spacer is kind of a blast area. You'll see there's a machined area here on the inside. This side, there is not. This side is what goes towards the baffle. As you can see, our baffles have this machined edge here. So that goes there. See, perfect fit. If you try to do it the other way, it won't fit. So when you're taking apart, just look at that. All you have to do is just see that shiny part there. Take the rest of the baffles out. There are 6 baffles in total. The 1-inch spacer, barrel nut, and then the final spacer, and then the end cap that goes towards the trunnion area. And you have this end cap. We stopped doing the holes in the end caps just to give it a smoother, cleaner look. You can take all that stuff apart. Now, one thing that we've been doing lately is taking these parts and doing a special coating of this anti-spatter spray. You can get this at any local welding supply store. Okay, this will help in the cleaning process later on. So what we do, we spread them out and we do a liberal coating on all these pieces here. Shake it up a little bit. And what that does, this anti-spatter spray, what it does is it's designed to keep any of the metal spatter from the MIG welding process from getting on any of the parts of the MIG welding gun. And if they do get on there, it's easier for them to release. So what I've been coating it with this lately, because that way the lead and carbon and whatever buildup can come off really, really easy. You should be able to clean this silencer again and just wipe it off with a rag. And I also spray the inside of the tube a little bit, and then I reassemble. Of course, the end cap goes on this side of the knurling. This little small section is the part where the end cap goes. Put that in there. And it doesn't really matter which way these holes go. I've tried it several different ways and it makes no difference. If you want to line them all up, that's perfectly fine. If you want to have them all different directions, it's just fine. Again, look for that little machine surface there. Put it in. And what I do is I just turn everything upside down after I put it together. Get my silencer tube, and slide it down. Like that. I get the barrel nut, coat it, on the barrel nut, got to make sure that this small end goes towards the barrel. So you're going to want to have this come back to the steel end cap. Put it in there. Get this piece, long tube, coat it good, because of course there's going to be a lot of nasty stuff getting in there inside of this tube, because that's where the ports bleed off into. Put it all back together, and if you want to, you can put a little dab of any type of thread locker you want. There is a 10,000ths crush on this when we put it together, so you might not need it. But if you have a problem of it coming off other times, you might want to just put some on. That's just preference, depending on how you like your things. And then use the wrench. And there you go. Thank you, and if you have any questions, feel free to call us. 214-801-1429.